I slept with my friend's husband on their wedding eve, and ever since then, I sworn that I would take her husband away from her, no matter the cost. There live two best friends, and they have been friends from since childhood. Their names are Queenette and Joy. The whole thing began when Queenette and Sam started chatting on Facebook. By then, Queenette doesn't know that Joy, her friend, and Sam were dating. She fell deeply in love for Sam, and she always imagined him as the father of her unborn kids. But throughout their chats, Sam never confessed any love to her. One day, Joy tested Queenette to follow her to meet her boyfriend. Queenette refused, but after so many persistence, she gave in. When Queenette and Joy got to the location of the dinner date, Sam and Joy got along to the extent that Queenette began to feel left out throughout the dinner night. And Queenette was always angry because Queenette has fallen deeply in love for Sam through their chats. After that day, Queenette and Sam kept on chatting, but something changed. Sam would sometimes leave her message read but still won't reply her text messages. After few weeks of Sam change of behavior, Queenette felt like Sam was no longer interested in her, so she completely blocked him. 2 days after Queenette blocked him, one day while she was sitting on a chair in the sitting room watching television, her friend Joy rushed to her screaming, "He asked me to be his wife. Queenette, he asked me to be his wife," she said repeatedly. Who? Who asked you to be his wife? Queenette asked, sitting up well. Sam, the guy who you followed me to dinner date with few weeks ago, she said, rejoicing. At that point, Queenette felt this grudge in her heart for her friend, but she decided to let go, concluding that Sam was never hers. That was why he didn't see her and love her. Soon, Joy started going on a date and shopping with Sam, to the extent that Sam bought a new house for Joy. One day, Queenette and her other friend, Lizzie, went to Joy's house. On one special evening, while she was sitting in the parlor with her friend, Queenette noticed Joy walking downstairs and spraying fragrance in the entire house. She was curious, so she asked her reason why she was spraying the house. And of course, it was because Sam was coming to visit. After a few hours, Sam walked in and they hugged and kissed right in front of Queenette and Lizzie, their other friend. On their way going home, because they decided to leave them so that they could have a private moment all together. And Lizzie asked Queenette, "Is that not the guy you told me that you both had something going on before?" "Yes," Queenette answered, "but nothing to worry. I don't think we are meant to be." "But if you don't work for it, how will it be?" Lizzie said. Queenette pretended to be happy with Joy throughout their wedding preparations. Queenette was super handling everything. She used the opportunity of supervising the wedding to draw closer to Sam. Soon Sam began to trust her. Queenette began giving Sam late night calls After she had added sleeping pills inside a drink for Joy to drink, and which will make her to sleep over throughout the night, Queenette and Sam continued the midnight course until the day before their wedding. It happened that the bride and the groom were to lodge in different hotels. Queenette had a plan to sleep with Sam, her friend's fiancé, so as to win more part of him. So, knowingly that they were going to sleep in different places, Queenette decided to be at the groom's hotel. So she used an opportunity. Queenette went out of the hotel to buy some medications for erections. When she bought the items and returned to the hotel, she ordered for drinks and food, and then added substances which she bought to Sam's drink. After he took the drink, he lost control and they had something together. Throughout the wedding, Sam could not get his eyes off Queenette. He kept staring at her, and deep in her, she felt the joy of satisfaction. The marriage was done with, so Queenette pleaded with her friend Joy if she could come and stay with them since they were done with their honeymoon. Joy accepted. Joy spoke with Sam, her husband, and without any second thoughts, he accepted it. Queenette was happy because she coming into their home was to destroy their marriage and win Sam back to herself. After 2 days of Queenette moving her things to stay with her friend and her friend husband, Sam, Joy's husband, began staring at Queen lustfully, and she herself didn't make it stop. She would wear short and crop tops with nothing under and pass around him whenever his wife Joy wasn't around. One morning, Joy complained of falling ill, so she went to the hospital. Upon returning back from the hospital, Joy broke the saddest news that would destroy Queenette's whole plan. Queenette was really heartbroken when Joy broke the news of her pregnancy to her and her husband. She knew that her pregnancy would make Sam to love her more and not to look her side anymore. Ever since Joy got pregnant, her husband Sam stopped giving Queenette attention. Even though she walked half naked in front of him in the house, he would not be moved as before. Sam would romance and kiss Joy in front of Queenette and take her outing. Queenette got so bittered that one day she confronted Sam and he told her that he was no longer interested in her. Queenette tried reminding him of what they shared, and all he could say was that it was a mistake and all was in the past now. Queenette stood there crying because she felt like a loser. While she was crying, a call came in, and it was her other friend Lizzie that was calling. "Hello, Lizzie," she greeted as she received the call with teary voice. "Babe, please don't tell me you are crying. What is it?" "It's my friend husband, Sam. My friend got pregnant for him, and now he's no longer looking at my way. I don't think I can be able to steal him from her again. You know what? Come to my house right now. Let's think of something together," Lizzie said and hung up the call. When Queenette got to Lizzie's house, Lizzie consoled her for a while before handing some tablets to Queenette. "Lizzie, I don't intend on killing my friend Joy. All I want is to steal her husband from her. I hope this tablet won't kill her," Queenette asked. "God forbid. I would not kill anyone. Just know that this tablet is the solution to your problem, Lizzie answered, assuring Queenette. That day, Queenette returned to Joy's house and she noticed that Joy had brought baby stuff. Queenette was greatly jealous because she had said to herself that she is the one that is supposed to be wearing the shoes she is wearing right now. Later in the night, Joy called her friend Queenette to help her cook dinner because she was exhausted. Her word gave her a bite in her stomach, but still she accepted since it will grant her the way to add the tablet into Joy's food. When she was done making the food, Queenette put the tablet into Joy's food and served her. Joy ate the food without any form of suspicion. After eating the food, the next morning, while Queenette was sleeping, she heard a loud bang on her door. She stood up and checked the time, and it was 4 a.m. in the morning. She went to open the door, and it was Joy's husband. Come, please. Joy is bleeding, her husband told Queenette. Immediately, Queenette ran with him and went and carried Joy to the car and went to the hospital.